We say it, we hope, but in our quiet moments, I'm not so sure we actually believe it. But what if? What if it's actually possible? And what if the people in this space today, individually and collectively, when coming together, can actually do it? To be in this space, you are extraordinary. You don't make it into Leigh Steinberg's Super Bowl party without being a warrior of influence, an integrous influence. And the people in this space have the ability, when we come together, to create trillions of units, if not quadrillions of units, of impact in the world, in money, in time, in influence, and energy. My name is Sean Callagy, and several decades ago, I realized that the space of marketing, leading, recruiting, managing, selling, fundraising, for-profit, not-for-profit, wasn't a space of zero-sum gain. It wasn't a space of taking advantage of people and overpowering people. It was a space for heart-centered leaders of integrous influence to come together. But how do we define integrity? Integrity is when people in this space and in the world come together to add more value than they take and to do it transparently. That's my life study and my life's work. And the micro distinctions of how that occurs, individually and collectively, create exponentially different outcomes. So I cannot possibly think that there's a better space to talk about that topic than with the man Leigh Steinberg. I had the privilege of meeting Leigh in a speaking engagement in Nevada. It wasn't a speaking engagement with thousands or tens of thousands. It wasn't even a speaking engagement with hundreds. There was a small crowd gathered in a room, and Leigh was there to honor and deliver and serve in a space of supporting people through domestic violence. And I met this man. I couldn't think of, why is he here? And the reason is because Leigh Steinberg gives as selflessly as any human being I've ever encountered. And I've met some unbelievable humans. And when you think about the impact of today and what you are here to do, what Leigh is here to do, and what this is, and then I asked Leigh, hey, Leigh, we're doing this event for the American Foundation for the Blind. Dr. Kirk Adams, its president, is in this space today. We're going to open Helen Keller, the most inspirational figure of the 20th century's time capsule. Would you come? He didn't ask, how much do I get paid? He didn't ask anything about his role. He simply said yes, and he didn't get paid. And I couldn't believe who this man is and was. So for today, the energy in this space right now, like listening is open and we are present. Leigh Steinberg causes integrous influence in the world. He causes people to see what they don't see. There's no Super Bowl in Los Angeles without him. He's an indispensable part of the Rams being here, the Giants still being here. He's incredibly present to the fact that he's trained tens of thousands of people to disrupt racism, gender bias, and all of those things. But the thing I think is the greatest about Leigh is his absolute stance on eliminating divisiveness. Because I think we live in a space in the world today where we could take sides on things, and there's language that has become code for things. But the space of Gandhi and Mother Teresa, of Dr. Martin Luther King, of Oprah Winfrey, these are spaces of I see you, I hear you, and what you say matters to me. The beginning of listening opening. And I am present to your incredible dynamics of energy and success in the world. And on a final note, how can I say we can create quadrillions of units of impact in the room? Because here is all four things we need. Identity in the world. There's people with incredibly unique identity. Second, extraordinary relationship capital. Third, people in this space have financial abundance. And fourth, people in this space have the time, energy, and skill to tie those three together to solve any extraordinary problem in the world. And that's the it of which I speak. We say it, we hope for it, but this man can lead us and do it. So with great humility, because most of you don't know me, would you please make it to your feet, please, for a moment, to honor, love, and explosively acknowledge the one and only, better looking than the guy who played him on the screen, Tom Cruise, Mr. Leigh Steinberg. Let's hear it for Leigh.